In previous video, we already learned about map and its components. Have you ever wondered how GPS knows exactly where you are? It all starts with coordinates. Every location has its coordinates, even your house. Want to know how to find yours? Understanding coordinates. When two lines intersect with each other horizontally and vertically, that point is called coordinates. Simple example. Now consider a chessboard. You have some, what are the features you can see on the chessboard? There are pieces, right? And check boxes like white and black. And alongside you have numbers and alphabets. So first, the white piece has to take the initiative. The pawn has to take two steps forward. So before it was in D column and second row. Okay. Now its position is D2. Now it takes two steps forward. Okay. When it takes two steps forward, now the position of that pawn is D4. So from D2 to D4. So these are the coordinates. Means the column and row which connects that point is called coordinates. So let us know about the latitudes. With the help of latitudes and longitudes, you can find out the locations, the climate, and the time. So about latitudes. Now just take a globe and rotate this globe. When you rotate this globe, have you seen that, did you identify the poles, the fixed points at the top and bottom? They are North Pole and South. Halfway between these two poles, there is a largest circle that is called equator. And this equator divides this earth into two halves. This equator divides the earth into two halves. One is northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. In the northern hemisphere, you can see important latitudes. They are the Tropic of Cancer and Arctic Circle, North Pole. And in the southern hemisphere, you can see Tropic of Capricorn, Antarctic Circle, and South Pole. When a person stands near the equator and he travels away from the equator, the circles, the latitudes will be increasing. When it grows, when it moves, when it travels towards any one of the poles, either North Pole or South Pole, these circles grow smaller and smaller near the end of those poles. Near the end of the poles, it is only a dot, it's not a circle. Okay, and these latitudes were expressed in degrees. At the equator, it is 0 degrees. From there till North Pole and South Pole, it has 90 degrees. Means 0 degrees, 1 degree, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 90 degrees. Either it is South Pole or North Pole. Near the equator, it is 0 degrees. And in the northern hemisphere, Tropic of Cancer, in the southern hemisphere, Tropic of Capricorn, the values are 23.5 degrees. And in the northern hemisphere, the Arctic Circle, in the southern hemisphere, Antarctic Circle, the values are 66.5 degrees. And North Pole and South Pole, it is 90 degrees. So these are the important values in the northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. These latitudes were connected with climates. Near the equator, it is very hot. You can call it as torrid zone. And when you move away from this torrid zone, from the equator, it becomes moderate. Climate becomes moderate and temperate. So, still if you move towards any one of the poles, either South Pole or North Pole, the climate here, it grows colder and colder, or you can call frigid. So entirely near the poles, it is frigid, icy. So this is about latitudes. So in the next class, I'm going to explain you about longitudes and understanding time zone. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe and comment below.